Good afternoon. Welcome to Coffee with JoJo, myavajava.com. This is our video number 2 in our series of, well, let's get through number 2. Today I'm going to go over with you different roasts that we offer on myavajava.com. We have light, medium, and dark. And who put dog food in the fourth cup? Who put dog food in the fourth cup? Although, very good medium roasts. Very good. Jorge! Little Jorge, here you go. There you go, little Jorge. Okay. And we're also going to go over the different grinds that we offer. Now, bear in mind, we prefer that you buy the beans in bean form and grind them right before you brew. But we do offer it. We'll get into that after we go over the roasts. We have light, medium, and dark. Okay. The light roast has a lighter husk in the middle. You see this? This is a lighter husk, and it's more acidic flavored. And as you get into the medium, it gets less acidic and more over to the bitter roast. As you can see, the husk is a little darker. Now on these two, more of the bean flavor comes out when you brew your coffee. Like some coffees from certain regions have a fruity taste, a chocolatey taste, blah, blah, blah. These are more fruity. It'll bring out more of the fruity elements. And this is our darker roast. As you can see, the husk is totally roasted. And it's more of a bitter taste. But all our coffees are very smooth. But this is just more of a bitter, robust, bold, whatever you want to call it. I prefer this. This is my favorite. Now, as you can see, there's a little oil on there. That's telling you that it's very fresh. Now, when you go to the supermarket and get your beans, you're going to never see this on here because it's been sitting there for months. Months. You don't want that. You want your coffee fresh. Coffee is a luxury. So that's what that's about the beans. But I do want to say that when we first start out, I just want to show you this. Before we roast our beans, they look like this. They're more seeds. They're not even beans. They're seeds. And when you roast them, like you can't drink this like this. You can grind this up and put it in your coffee maker and you're going to barf because it's more, it's like a cow eating hay. It's going to taste like grass and hay. But that's what it looks like before you roast them. And then as you roast, the more you roast, it starts out here, then goes here, and you could even get this, I just want to show you, is a good example of a bad roast. It's over roasted. And do you remember when Starbucks first came on and they had that burnt flavored bean and everybody complained about it, so now it doesn't taste like that anymore? That's because they were burning it. They were burning it, and that's what it looked like. You see, it's all blown out here, and this is bad. No. And this is an example of an under roasted bean. It's kind of ugly. You don't want to drink it. It's got chafe all over it, and that makes the coffee bitter. Okay, so that's that. So now we're going to move over to our different grinds. These are just the different grinds that we offer at myavajava.com. This is a coarse grind. Let me show you. And this basically you're going to use for your French press or your, what's that other thing? The French press, the AeroPress. And also you would use this coarse grind if you're going to use, that dreaded Keurig. And you're going to use, your own grinds in the Keurig. You would use this coarse grind. I've used the Keurig and I find that it's not my favorite. But you see how coarse that is? You could only almost make a facial scrub out of that, and it's really good. Okay, then we have our drip grind. Now, some people use a drip pot. I use a drip pot, but I do grind the bean. I use a grinding brew, so I grind them as I use them. But for a drip, you would use this grind. It's just drip grind. So when you order it, it's drip grind. It's a little finer than the coarse, but still has that gritty, sandy feeling. Now here's the espresso. Now let me tell you something about espresso. See how it's very fine. It feels nice, really nice. Now a lot of times people get all caught up in when they make their espresso. It has to be an espresso bean. There's really no such thing as an espresso bean, but you can use any one of these roasts to make espresso, but you have to grind it fine. So you can use a lighter roast, a medium roast, or you can use a dark roast. So that's why we don't offer an espresso bean at myavajava.com, because to me there's no such thing. I actually like my espresso with a medium roast because I don't like the bitterness of the espresso. And that's that. Okay, and this is our Turkish powder grind. Anybody who makes Turkish coffee, that's an art form. I don't know too many people who make it, but we do offer it. It's very fine powder. Turkish coffee is made in sand. They put the pot on hot sand and it brews. It's really pretty to watch. And it's very, very fine powder. And it can't be, this can't be used for any other method. It's very specific for the Turkish. Come visit us at our website, myavajava.com. We also have a Facebook page and an Instagram. Both of them are myavajava. No, the Facebook one is yavajava at Brew It Bold. Okay. Don't forget, while looking at our website, myavajava.com, we specialize in custom blending. So don't be afraid to mix and match, and you could do a light roast, a medium roast, a dark roast, or there is a section on the website in the store where you could type in your preferences. You can type in your preferences and I'll do my best to make it exactly how you like. Stay tuned for our next video. We'll be happy to take any suggestions for our next video. If there's anything you want us to explain or anything you want to know, we could do an question answer thing or anything. Or we could just sit and have coffee with JoJo. Bye. Cut.